Welcome back everyone to today's video, and in this video we're going to be looking at the weather for the next couple of weeks and also the chance some very cold and wintry weather into the end of November and the start of December. So without further ado, let's get into this. So currently we have got the wind coming in from the west, a little bit cooler for Scotland and northern England, with a bit more of a northeasterly, a bit cooler, but most of the country is westerly and quite mild at the moment. So now let's show you the latest GFS run, the 12Z, so let's show you that. And it is looking like this. So off we go. So we start off with the low pressure just over the country and clearing away over the next couple of days. As you can see, that's going to just push away, so that will clear off soon, hopefully. And as we carry on, we see that low pressure carries on moving away and high pressure does build in. Now this high pressure could be the cause of the colder weather, but you see some models are going for it and some aren't, and I think this run is actually quite cold, so we'll have a look at that just now. So as we carry on, you can see that high pressure actually starts to retrogress towards Greenland, and that is definitely a sign of this colder air here with the low pressure to push down. And in fact, it does. It pushes straight down through the country, and we establish a very cold northerly wind, northeasterly wind, and that'll be very cold. Some wintry showers around as well. As we carry on, we strengthen the northerly wind and turn it into more of a northeasterly, and that will probably bring snow showers to a lot of the country at that point. And with little areas of low pressure, you see, possibly some snow, as you can see, little areas of low pressure, bumps everywhere. There could be snow around with this, as you can see. And also a low pressure system just coming past the south coast. That'll probably bring some snow as well to very southern areas, be very close, that one. If that was further north, would be a lot of snow. And that actually carries on all the way up to the 1st of December. So we start December cold with them winds coming in from the northeast. And then we actually get a low pressure system coming down through the country here, probably bringing more wintry weather, rain, sleet, snow down the side of the country on the east coast. And high pressure topples over, so still cool though. And then we actually start building high pressure up once again over Greenland, and that starts to try and bring them northerly winds back down by the end of the run. So that is very interesting from the GFS 12s. We'll have to see what the models say tomorrow, see if they are agreeing. But just so you know, a lot of models are disagreeing. They're going for not much cold at all, really. Not really much. But as you can see, the GFS is really going for this now. So most models by the 26th of November, 25th, 27th of November, we're going down to -5 ice from that, so that will be cold enough for snow. As you can see, there is a precipitation spike as well. That could be some snow, even in London, if it gets cold enough. And we do go from quite above average into this week, and we just slide straight down, and we sort of just stay there. Don't really make a recovery until even the 5th of December was still below average. So that is very interesting. But there is a lot of scatter. Look at these up here, going for really quite mild for the time of the year. About the same as up here. It's not warm, but it's mild. But then there's other models going down here, like the operational run at one point, as I showed, even going for nearly -10 ice firm, so -10 into the country at the upper air temperature. It's very, very cold. And once again, the control run, as you can see here, that is going for the same, very cold. So that is very interesting from the latest runs today, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. If it does come off, it'll be very, very interesting to see this time of the year already. Seeing some colder weather, so that'll be interesting. So we're going to show you a chart from the ECMWF now for the pressure. So once again, we do have that low pressure over the country here. It's not shown as well on this as it is not just the pressure. So you can see low pressure, what will be clearing for this high pressure in the Atlantic. And as that happens, we move forward a day, and you can see that this high pressure is getting closer and closer to the country and is going to try and move in just there, as you can see. So that is once again quite interesting. As we carry on, we'll go forward 2 days now to Wednesday. And at Wednesday, the high pressure is now getting into the country, as you can see, centered over the country now, with the cold weather just lurking to the northeast. Very, very cold over Scandinavia with this area low pressure. So if we can get that coming in, we're just on the periphery there, so it'll still be chilly, fog, frost, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We go forward another 2 days to Friday, and then we are so close. So you can see that high pressure towards Greenland at that point. It's so cold over Europe at this point. Really, really cold at just to our north and northeast. And Scotland are just tapping into that cold air at that point. So we are getting there at this point. If we go forward a day to Saturday, as you can see, that cold air coming even further south into Europe just here, and we are so close. Scotland and Northern England get going colder just there, as you can see. So it's definitely on the way. And if we go forward another day, you can then see that cold air pushing down through the country, the high pressure going towards Greenland. That cold air getting there now. The whole of the country has gone cooler at this point. We're just not quite cold yet. We go forward another day to Tuesday, and we are in the cold air mostly now, except from the south. Still be chilly in the south, we're just not fully in the cold air here. We're definitely going colder from the north and northeast by Tuesday. Some models going for way earlier than that, like you saw with the GFS. But this model, by the end of the run on Wednesday, we are properly in them cold northerlies / northeasterlies. We're blocking in the Atlantic nearly up to Greenland. Low pressure within Scandinavia, bringing them northeasterly winds down. So that would be very, very cold. So that is quite interesting, actually. For the time of the year, November, if we were seeing something like this in January, it would be extremely cold because the cold air would really get going over the Arctic and Scandinavia. But because we're only in November, it'd still be cold, but not as cold as it could have been if it was later in the winter. But obviously not all the models are even going for this, so we'll just have to see how this turns out. Like, as we saw, the GFS, a lot of the runs, definitely by the 25th, 27th, they're all cold, really. But then they do all scatter up. Some stay cold, like the control run. Some go really mild, like we're going to go the next couple of days. And some go really cold, down to -10 upper air temperatures into the country. It will be very, very cold. So we're really not sure at the moment. But thank you everyone for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.